It's a chilly Wisconsin night outside, but we've got perfect conditions for baseball under the roof here at American Family Field. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game interleague series between the Minnesota Twins and the Milwaukee Brewers. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's Brewers baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Corbin Burns, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you think this guy's tough to hit? Take a look at that ERA in the low 2s last season. If he pitches like that again this year, he's going to be awfully tough. He's going to be fun to watch in this one.
Here's Byron Buxton now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway in America's Dairyland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
The 1-1 home. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
That'll bring up Luis Ariz. And so watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. There's prior history in this matchup. He's 1 for 2. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Grounded down the third baseline. Bases are empty, one man out. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Kirby Puckett digging in now as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Grounded back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job, but any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Ball one to start the at-bat. of the bag, and the runner back safely. The 1-0 home. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Trying to move into scoring position with two away, but not to be as we get another look. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Bert Blyleven will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Stepping up is Christian Yelich. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Yelich.
Blyleven sets his sights. Here it comes. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
2-0 to the Brewers center fielder. 2-0 count. The pitch.
That's the ball.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully he can find it soon.
Three and 0 count. Here it comes. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. As he'll run up to bunt here, but misses for strike 1. One out, nobody on. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Drilled right back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Fielder.
That brings up Prince Fielder. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Blyleven, a Dutch-born ball player. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport, and it's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
Runners on first with 1 down. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Another 2-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. He stays alive, still 2-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
In now, Ryan Braun, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. And this is foul tip, so that runs the count full now at 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
2 out with the man at first. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Brewers come up empty in the first. We've played an inning in Milwaukee. No score on the show. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Corbin Burns. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
No, that's down. Ball 3.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
3 balls.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. Swing and a little tapper.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Now the payoff pitch home. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Yelich going back. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
In is Tory Hunter as he'll take a look at ball 1. No outs, nobody on. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Rod Carew, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch.
Ball 2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Now here it comes.
Aye. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And there's out number 2.
Batting 7, the catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
Up next for Minnesota, Mitch Garver. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way.
80.
Two out, nobody on. And it's 1-1. One and 2 to the Twins catcher.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But the Twins fire the opening salvo as they're on the board courtesy of this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Minnesota. Now to bat, Robin Yount, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Yount hails from the prairie state of Illinois. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
I can't even begin to imagine 20 years in the show. The umbrella of what he falls under. Guys like Craig Biggio, Derek Jeter, Tony Gwynn, to name a few. To hang in there for 2 decades. Just incredible feat. Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And let's take a look at Brelton Simmons. You can argue this is the best defender in all the sport. Range, first step, quickness, whatever you want to throw out there, this is one of the best in the game.
At the plate now, Narvaez hops this one up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a little chopper to the right side. Fair-handed by Carew. He's out.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
So here is Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning. Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB, no chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job, maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball, catch inside.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
The 2-1.
Ball.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Here's the 3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Two men are on with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
One and one. Here it is. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Brelton Simmons. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Two balls and a strike to count to Brelton Simmons. Now the 2-1 pitch. There's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little Billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Here's the Hall of Famer Bert Blyleven. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
The 1-1 home. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Byron Buxton struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the AB now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Fouled off. Two and 1 now to the Twins leadoff man.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
First and second here with nobody out. Now the double steal is on here. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And they will get the lead runner at third. A daring attempt with no outs on the scoreboard, and it doesn't pan out. The 2-2. Line drive, base hit down the line. Blyleven is on his way home. And he's safe. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, man, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
Into the box, Luis Arias.
Ball one,
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball 2 now.
Ball 2.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Cue shot here out towards short. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
The center fielder, number 34.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. To the plate now, Kirby Puckett. He swings and misses, throw down. He's in time. Narvaez throws him out.
Well, I'm not sure if he was going on his own or if that came from the dugout, but either way, he didn't give himself much of a chance with the lead he took. A bigger lead, and maybe he's in there safely.
The 0-1 delivery. Hit out towards second. Over to first, and that retires the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Minnesota leads this one 3-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning.
Yelich.
Blyleven into his motion. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1 ball,
a 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. The 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now back, second baseman, Colton Wong.
So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Now here's the first offering.
Hey. One and one.
The 1-1 home. It's a missed drag bunt attempt for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Chris Fielder.
So now to the plate, Prince Fielder. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Fielder is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 1-2 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home, lifted the other way down the left field line. Buxton is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Ryan Braun, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now it's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Two and one.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Two and two.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Brewers strand 1. They trail it here 3-0. Back here in Milwaukee as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off to the Twins.
All set for the start of the 4th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Harmon Killebrew.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
This is gathered in out there by Garcia for the first out. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And as you can see there, both guys topping out at 96 miles an hour. Next, it'll be Tory Hunter looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here it comes. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. And he fouls this one off. And Tory able to lay off that one. It's 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
so frustrating, Hero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Into the box now, Rod Carew. A pitch out. The throw on a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Twins retired in short order. They lead it 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Robin Young.
Not shortstop, Robin Young.
First offering.
Ball, that's low.
Blyleven sets his sights. Here's the 1-0.
Ball, that's
Ball
upstairs.
2. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he'll make it into third base with a leadoff triple.
Now batting.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed, and he adds another one heading to third for the three-bagger.
Stepping in now, Omar Narvaez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And low, it's a ball and a strike. In for strike 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
So here's Avisail Garcia. Fly ball right down the line and left. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And he is in there with their first run, and it's cut to 3-1 now.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
2 out, nobody on. Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
2 balls and a strike now. Shaw connects. This is sent to deep right field. Hunter retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Memories being made at the ballpark tonight, as they should be. More from the show, Saturday Baseball, following this message and a word from our local stations. So now to the plate, Mitch Garver. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Mitch Garver.
First pitch on its way.
Nope. Ball 1. Counts 1-0.
The 1-0.
No, that's down.
Strike called. 2-1. Now here's the pitch.
Ball 3.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
So now to the plate will be Brelton Simmons, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He collected a base hit his first time up. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
No one out with a runner at second. Hit on the ground, and that is off the first base bag. And they'll recover and get an out on the play. My goodness.
Now batting, the pitcher, Bryant.
And now the Twins pitcher, Bert Blyleven, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. From the stretch, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1.
Boy, not much you can do with that one from a pitching standpoint. Hero makes a pretty good pitch, and somehow, some way, this guy's able to muscle one in for a base hit.
Yeah, and you know what? Good job by the hitter right there, not trying to do too much. I know he got jam sandwiched right there, but he was able to find some green grass and give himself a chance.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Ball 1.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Runner at first here, one man out. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
High and deep to right center. On the move is Garcia. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Luis Arias.
The next twin up, Luis Arias. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. A runner on first with 2 away. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Yelich gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Twins get a run on 2 hits. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Number 6.
Thank you, Heidi.
Lorenzo Cain.
Lorenzo Cain is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Blyleven has his sign. Here it comes.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Here's the 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Christian Yelich is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
1-1 the count now. 1-2 for Christian Yelich.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Here's Colton Wong now. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Hunter. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Trevor Richards will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 32, Trevor Richards.
Top half of the 6th about to get started. And in next is Kirby Puckett. First delivery to him. Popped him up. Wong moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Carmen Killebrew will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he takes a cold strike, too. The 1-2.
2-2 now.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Tory Hunter, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here it comes, 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So we'll go at least one at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Now batter.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot, gets him out and around the baseball, and he still finds a hole.
Brought the runners back easily. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Again, a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. At the plate, Rod Carew. Pitch out, nothing doing. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. The 1-0, and there goes Hunter. Pitch is high, the throw. It skips in, and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled away. The 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Twins wind up stranding one, but they lead it 4-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Prince Fielder. Blyleven sets his sights. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Simmons is under this one. And very quickly, one gone.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Next for Milwaukee, Ryan Braun. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on its way.
Counts 1-0.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
That's a
There's
ball.
a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And that's low, ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount. From the belt, kicks and deals.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. Runners on first with 1 down. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Narvaez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
In there, strike 1.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Ready with the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Into the box, Avisail Garcia. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. In D-roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
Ready with the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-1 pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of getting in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Payoff pitch on its way. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. 7th inning ready to roll, and next to hit is the catcher, Mitch Garver.
Mitch Garver.
From the stretch, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Miguel.
The 1-2.
Ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
2-2 pitch is fouled away.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time.
Now
Mitch
batting.
Garver goes down for the first out in the 7th inning.
Simmons.
In now is Brelton Simmons, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
In now, Bert Blyleven. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. The second for one, but wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
At the plate now, Byron Buxton, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw cleanly again to first, and that ends the inning. One left for Minnesota as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. That brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the seventh.
Travis Shaw.
Blyleven has his sign. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's high.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's the pitch on 2-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Puckett comes on now, and he has it one down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Trevor Richard.
Tyrone Taylor steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with one gone in the inning.
Tyrone Taylor.
First offering. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are two away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Christian.
And here's Christian Yelich now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
On, he pops it up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Arias is over to take a look at it, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. We're in the seventh now. 4-1 our score to this point. Another one sent foul. Here he comes again, 1-2.
That's ball 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Taylor Rogers.
Colton Wong will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Two out with the man at first. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. A runner on first with 2 away. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They trail it 4-1. Devin Williams will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Ready to begin the 8th and set to go as the third baseman, Luis Arias.
The third baseman, number 2, Luis.
First pitch on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Williams is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty D. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing a fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late and right on time with the off speed pitch next. Into the box now, Kirby Puckett, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 2 balls and a strike. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Three balls and two strikes to the Twins center fielder.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out in the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins first baseman.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
None out, runners at first and second. Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Next, it'll be Tory Hunter. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball, that's outside.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Two balls and no strikes. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Hunter has put together a really nice career to this point in terms of putting the ball over the wall. More than 350 big league home runs. Here he comes on 2-0.
Nope. That's inside.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
And now in the box, Rod Carew. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. And he popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation.
great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Now the 2-1. Swing and a ground ball to third. The throw pulls him off the bag. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
So now to the plate, Mitch Garver, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Not a good at bat from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but he's been way too aggressive, chasing the first two pitches way out of the zone. He should be sitting pretty right now instead of being down 0-2 in the count.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Standing in now, Brelton Simmons. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Looking to minimize the damage here. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. Twins forced to settle for 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Twins 5 and the Brewers 1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And in next is Prince Fielder.
The first baseman, Prince Fielder.
Now here's the first offering.
Counts 1-0.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 home. Hard hit at third. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Into the box, Ryan Braun.
Nope, that's
As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. A runner at first with no outs here. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Three and 0 now.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
And he somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. The bouncer to the left side. And that's out number one.
The batter, the shortstop, Robin.
And now here is Robin Yount. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. One out and a runner on second base. That's wide, 2-0. Outside 3-0 now. As a look, now the pitch. And that misses ball four. So it's first and second now with only one away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hit.
Now to the plate, Omar Narvaez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on the way.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
The 1-0. Fouled off. A 1-1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Garcia.
So now here is Avisail Garcia. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here it comes on 1-1. High in the air out to center field. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Brewers strand a couple. They're down here 5-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Eric Yardley is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Manny Pena is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Nelson Cruz will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. One and one.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
Here's the pitch. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Braun is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
The left fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Byron Buxton. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
A ball and no strikes. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. That evens it up 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
To the plate now, Luis Arias, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a ball low. He misses with the changeup. The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Now into the box, Kirby Puckett, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First offering on its way. He swings and grounds it to short, and the throw to Wong, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're up 5-1. Tyler Duffy is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Tyler Duffy.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Travis Shaw. First offering on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-1. There's a sinker that misses for a ball. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Now batting, the catcher, Manny.
So next to bat will be Manny Pena. First pitch of the AB now. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Puckett will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the center fielder, Christian Yelich.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Christian Yelich. Hit by a pitch last time, perhaps looking for a little payback. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball one.
Runner at first here, one man out. Not close. It's 2-0. Duffy, a native Texan. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
The 2-0 on the way. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Another try at 2-2. Hit down the third baseline. This is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Adios, pelota. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's a 5-3 game now. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. Joe Nathan comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Number 36, Joe Nathan.
Colton Wong will stand
second
in.
baseman,
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. The 1-0 home.
Hey!
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Stepping in now, Prince Fielder, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Once again, the 3-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Bouncer up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
All right, here we go. RBI base hit to cut the lead in half, get the crowd going. You can feel the energy rising. Maybe that leads to an offensive explosion. We'll see.
At the plate, Ryan Braun, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
3 runs already home here. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Set. Here's the 2-2. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
At the plate now, Robin Yount. And he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Yep,
2 out here and a runner at second. The count will be full. The Brewers down to their final strike. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch on its way. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Twins took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Bert Blyleven gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Twins, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Brewers, 4 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
you.